Hello, my friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the full moon guided relaxation. Welcome to the library here at Three Dog Farm. It is a beautiful evening here in Massachusetts. The sun just set. It's twilight. I feel like we are just ready to go. So let's launch in. First things first, if I haven't met you before, hello, nice to meet you. I got some people on YouTube. I got some folks on Facebook. So my name is Geeta, and I am completely dedicated to your wellness and your creativity. And I really believe that creating a lifestyle full of wellness will help your creativity to shine. And my friends, we all need all the creativity we can get these days because I know times are hard right now. So really quick, you know who I am. I want to know who you are. If you are watching on one of these channels, please hop in the chat roll. There you are, Kristen Ford. Nice to see you. Happy to see you. Guys, some of you are complaining on YouTube. Geeta, you didn't say hi to me in the last live chat. You have to write something in the chat roll so I know who's there because I can't tell by the number who you are. So if you want a personal shout out, give me a little hello in there if you feel like it. If not, no pressure, no worries. Do me a favor, if you're over on Facebook and you're watching this, hit share because we need to share the love. We need to share relaxation with our friends, with our family, with our community because people are stressed. We can feel that. And the more we can create that peaceful feeling in ourselves, the more we can share it with the world. And you might have a friend right now who really needs this tonight. So hit that share button and let's spread the love. Mwah. Okay, so let's get to it. You know who I am. You know why you're here. It is a full moon guided relaxation, and it's going to be just lovely. I've got to say, guys, you just did the hardest thing of all. You showed up. I know some of you can't be here right now. I have a bunch of friends who are actually at another live stream. They're going to watch the replay. Whether you're watching this on replay or you're live with me right now, you just did the hardest part. You showed up. And when you start to take care of yourself, the rest of your life starts to shift around that. It can be such a struggle sometimes for us to get over that mental hump of giving ourselves a little bit of time to rest, to recharge, and to reset. So you can pat yourself on the back, and I'm giving you high fives that you just did the hardest part. You showed up. From here on out, it's easy. You're just hanging out in the library with me, and we're going to talk about relaxation. Then we're going to do a relaxation, and that is it. So congratulations. So here's what we're going to do tonight. I'm going to go through the points because I'm a teacher, and I like to let you know what's going to happen so you can feel really comfy with that. Number one, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how to set up for the deep relaxation so that once we get to that point, you're all set up and cozy. Then while you're kind of getting set up, making sure your nest is nice and awesome for yourself, I'm just going to bust through the most common myths that I hear as a yoga teacher about why people can't relax. I'm hopefully going to just bust those wide open for you so that after tonight, you'll know that relaxation, restoring your health and energy and your vitality is absolutely something that you can do. After we go through the myths, I'll help you get set up a little bit more, and then we're just going to do the guided deep relaxation. So here's the deal. Oh, also, if you guys have questions, I'm happy to answer questions. If you're shy, you can always send me a direct message on Facebook after the program. Just know that I probably won't answer it until tomorrow morning because this yogini needs sleep. Okay, but I'm happy to answer questions and talk relaxation all day long. So let's talk about how to get set up a little bit, all right? So ideally in about, let's say 10 minutes, we're gonna start the actual relaxation. So in about 10 minutes from now, here's what you would kind of maybe need to have set up. Have a blanket for yourself. You can listen, just let me yam around in the background while you go grab this stuff. Like, don't feel like you have to be all locked in here. Grab a blankie. And I suggest like that blankie, the one that you love. It's like that blankie that your grandma made or your dear friend gave you or someone knit for you. So grab your most comfortable, warm, nurturing blanket because as we relax and rest, the body temperature can drop And we don't want you partway through to be like distracted because your body is cold. So think of it like right now you're going to be setting up that nest. So you want a blanket, a pillow is good, and then hopefully maybe you have a little spot scouted out where you're going to relax. Some of my yoga students are really accustomed to just laying on the floor on a yoga mat. That feels great to them. That may not be your thing, and that's fine. You can totally do this deep relaxation on a couch. Oh my gosh, someone said I call it my whoopee. Yes, the blanket is the whoopee. One year, my husband gave me one for Christmas that was like, it was like a huge blanket that you could put your arms through. It was like a cocoon. I love that thing. And in all fairness, though, I think it ended up being a dog blanket. Oops. We have 3 dogs. Everything eventually goes to them. So yeah, you could do this on the floor. I have a couch over here. I've been known to do deep relaxation on the couch. That is totally fine. Some of my students have those lazy boy recliners, you know the ones, and they're like, oh, Geeta, I love to listen to your deep relaxation recordings in that recliner. I put a blanket over me and I just go out. So you know your body, you know your house, you know where is that little nook where you can kind of get comfortable. But here's the thing. Ideally, it's kind of a place where your body can be a bit more open. Because what can happen is this. If you're trying to rest in deep relaxation and your legs are crossed and your arms are crossed and you're hunched in a little ball on your side, it's actually really hard for your body to let go. And you want to be able to set your body up in a position that's kind of open and kind of letting go-ish, because that will send a message to your brain that it is time to relax and let go. Because we're going to use the mind to help the body, but we're going to set up the body really open and free, which will help trick the mind into being a little more relaxed. Make sense? Nod your head. I don't see any questions yet, so I'm going to keep rolling. But if you have one, just pop them in there. I'll stop talking and answer your question. So you want to have a blankie, a pillow, a little spot where you can get comfortable. Make sure it's one where your body can be a bit more open and relaxed. What else do you guys need for deep relaxation? You know, dimmer lights are kind of good. It's not so easy for the mind to relax if the light is really bright in the room. If that's not possible, though, if you're like tucked over in a corner and the kids are still playing and you're going to put on your earbuds and do it, that's fine. Sometimes what I do is I take, of course, I don't have my prop here, but I take a scarf or a shawl or even just the end of a blanket and I just toss it over my eyes. Because as soon as your eyes get that sensation of darkness, it triggers a little message to your brain, again, that it's time to relax. So remember kind of what we're doing tonight is we're doing, the brain is going to teach the body how to relax, but the body is also going to send a message to the brain that, hey, you're safe, you're comfortable, you're warm. You can indeed let go. So sometimes just getting a little covering over the eyes, man, it works wonders. I highly recommend it. If you've got an eye pillow laying around, perfect, use that. Honestly, a lot of times, as you see, I forgot my eye pillow, so I just grab whatever I have and whack. A dish towel will work, people. Don't make it complicated. Keep it simple. What else? So that's kind of all you need to set up yourself. And also know if you get interrupted, if the kids come busting in or the husband has a question or the phone rings, you can always come back to the deep relaxation later. It's just a process. It's not something that you have to be sort of like concerned about. The videos will be here for whenever you want to use them. Okay, we good to go? I see no questions. Either relaxation, Geeta, enough already? Okay, guys. So I'm like kind of excited and talking a mile a minute because I want to get to the deep relaxation. I want to just share that with you. But first, I want to bust through a few myths, especially I know some of you might be setting up your little space right now. Because I think it's really important to kind of go into it with a mindset so that you can really enjoy it and not have like these lingering doubts in your mind about like guided relaxation. So one of the number one things I hear from my yoga students is that they feel like there's no way I can relax. Like they'll literally say to me, Geeta, I can't do it. I can't quiet my mind. As soon as I close my eyes at night, everything's going in there. Raise your hand if you're like that way, right? If you have that instant you close your eyes, it's like the mind takes over and you feel like, I can't possibly relax. That's not going to be for me because my mind is too busy. So I have really, really good news for you. Really good news for you if you feel like relaxation is not for you because your mind is too busy. This is just a process. That's all it is. There is no high set of expectations going into any relaxation that you have to instantly feel like you're floating on a lily pad and just everything, or even better, a lotus flower, and that everything is peaceful and your mind is serene. I'm sorry, but that's BS, especially if you're living through what we're all living through right now. Times are tough. Our minds are full of a lot of stuff. So relaxation is just a process. As long as you're engaged in the process, you are doing the work. That's it. You are a winner if you engage. You are already watching this video, which means you're engaged in the process of investing in yourself, investing in relaxation, which means you're engaged with that process, which means it's happening. It's kind of like, if you've ever watched a child learn how to walk, when they get up and they fall down and they get up and they fall down, what do? We're like, yeah, go, keep going, right? We give them support, encouragement. We don't say, oh, you might as well stop because you fell down. Just give up. You're never going to walk again. Of course not. So be gentle with yourself. If you find that even tonight while we're going through the deep relaxation, you start to feel restless and you start to feel agitated and your mind starts thinking about all the things you should be doing, just say, hey, I'm engaged with the process. I trust that I will learn over time. And the more that I do that, the more clear my thinking will become. Makes sense? It is just a process. Again, you have questions, pop them in the chat roll. I'm here. Some of you know me pretty well. You might even have my text number. Feel free to text me if you're too shy to pop it in the chat roll, because that's a really big one I hear from students all the time. I can't relax because my mind is too busy. Join the club. It's crazy in there. So enjoy the ride and understand that it's just a process. Let me just do one other myth and then we're going to get to the deep relaxation because I feel like that's the proof is in the pudding. I have 4 myths here, but I'll give you 2 tonight. Maybe we'll do this again in a couple weeks. So another myth, which probably doesn't apply to you guys because you're watching, but another myth, see if this resonates with you, is that I'm too busy. I don't have time to relax. I have too much to do. Raise your hand. I have said that in the past many times. Thank gosh, I don't say that anymore. I'm too busy. I don't have time to relax. I have too much to do. One student actually said to me after yoga class, and she worked in a wellness center of all places, I just lay there the whole time we're doing deep relaxation and think about all the other things that I could be doing. I have really good news for you if you're one of these people. Deep relaxation is actually a time machine. It is a time machine. I'm not talking back to the future. I'm talking that it literally will give you time back in your day. If you take half an hour of time to perform deep relaxation and work on the process day after day, week after week, it will give you back time. And here's why. How many times in your life have you made a bad decision because you were distracted? How many times have you caused an argument or like a fender bender or some other minor little accident or a bigger accident because you were completely distracted? Started an argument because you were thinking about something that made you angry in the past, so you lashed out at someone in the present. I've done all of these things, so I've been there. Or how many times have we just wasted time on projects that don't matter, and then we go like, why did I spend so much time worrying about that thing? It was so trivial. Here's the thing. If you learn to live in a relaxed but alert manner, relaxed yet alert manner, you will make better decisions, wellness, your state of mind will just be in a more healthy state. You can heal from injury and things faster. Now, I'm not going to give all the science on this, but it's pretty clear that we know that getting good quality rest and good quality sleep helps your immunity, helps you heal faster, and you will think more clearly. So you'll know what things to focus on and when, And most importantly, my friends, when you practice the process of relaxing on a consistent basis, you learn how to use just the right amount of effort, balanced with just the right amount of ease. So you're not wasting energy on things and doing things that don't take a lot of energy with way too much energy and burning yourself out. So many of us go 110% all the time until we crash and then we burn and then we can't do anything. Wouldn't it be nice to live a life where you're living in that constant state, you're relaxed but alert. You get some rest, you're relaxed but alert. You get a little rest, you're relaxed but alert, and you can produce so many beautiful things in your life that way. You can be a better partner, a better colleague, you can create more cool stuff. You can have energy at 8 o'clock at night after you've been in a training all day to talk on Facebook and YouTube about relaxation. You can do all those things that are in your heart that are asking to be born through you, but you have to train your mind to use a balance of effort and ease. And that comes straight from all the yoga great scriptures. I'm an integral yoga teacher, and this is all just stuff that my teachers taught me, that their teachers taught them, and now I'm sharing it with you. So I hope I busted some myths. I'm looking for questions. We got nothing. Are you guys ready to relax? Can we just get relaxed already? All right, let's do it. So quick plug, just want to throw this out there. That's in, I think it's 2 weeks. I should know this. I've been in a little bit of a time warp because I've been taking a yoga training this week. So I've sort of been in that zone out of my daily calendar. I believe it's in 2 weeks. I'm releasing a full program called Relaxation Rescue. So if you like what we do tonight, you can check that on out. It's 15 recordings of deep relaxations, along with 2, I think they're 20 to 30 minute full lectures on how to practice the process of training yourself how to relax. There's also worksheets in it. All of the tracks have the option to download, to watch them as videos. They have music, some don't have music. It's all the options that my students have ever asked for. I put it in one online class called Relaxation Rescue. Comes out in 2 weeks. If you want the insider deal, sign up at my website, gitabrown.com, G-I-T-A brown.com. And only to my newsletter list, I'm releasing it early with a discount code for 1 week only in 2 weeks. Then it'll be launched out to the public and the price will go up. So sign up over there if you dig this. If not, I'm gonna do more of these guided relaxations here on Facebook and YouTube. So you can hang out with me for free too. That's all good as well. Let's relax. Are you guys resting somewhere comfy? If you're not, get yourself there. Now would be the time. So why don't we settle into a comfortable position? Let's get that kind of set up for you. So wherever you are, if you're on a couch, if you're on the floor, you could even do this sitting in a chair, but generally get yourself reclining-ish. Your body will be able to let go more. You want to hover in that nice place between sleeping and waking. So you're kind of going to get set up like this and do your best with where you're at. I totally trust that you know your own body and you know what it needs. But see if you can initially start by getting your legs uncrossed and maybe a little wider than your hips. So the reason we do that is so that your hips can open up and relax, and so the blood can flow more easily. So legs are uncrossed, just a bit wider than your hips. That's it. And then get the blanket, make sure it's covering you. And generally, it's a very nice thing to have the arms alongside the body with the palms up. And you can even play with it and notice what happens when you turn your palm down. It rotates your shoulder in and it actually cuts off some of that wonderful space you have for oxygen to come into your lungs. So you can open up the shoulder and give your heart a little more room in the chest cavity and give your lungs a bit more room there too. So it's a little open here, the legs are a little open, the blanket is covering you. Maybe you have some of your eyes, the lights are dim. And let's just remember today that there's no high set of expectations. This is just a process that you're going to experiment with. At any time when your mind wanders, you can just bring it back to the point of focus that I'm giving you in the guided relaxation. And if it's useful too, you can sort of let my voice, even now, begin to fade a little bit to the background so that you're hearing my voice, but you're not so focused on every single word. It's more the feeling that the sound is creating. So even letting go a little bit of listening so hard, let the voice just begin to drift, sort of like a very gentle guide. And you're just starting to let awareness shift to yourself for a minute and really make sure now that you're comfortable. Like wiggle around a little bit, scoot that blanket wherever it needs to go. Get really super comfortable at this point. Almost like if you wanted to, you could drift off to sleep right where you are. But know that at any moment that you need to, you can become fully alert again and attend to anything you need to in your life. But now you can give yourself a little permission for the next 15 minutes to just rest, relax, and be part of this lovely process. So let's start our guided relaxation with a few breaths in and out. You're just going to take a breath in through the nose and sigh it out through the mouth, like just depressurize the body. Let that tension go. One more time, take a breath in through the nose and sigh it out of the mouth. Just feeling the belly and everything, just depressurizing, releasing any stress. One more time at your own pace. You'll do a cycle of breath in through the nose. You'll hold that tension for just a moment. And then out of the mouth, really sort of let that air just whoosh out. Just let it go. Let that breath go. Nice. So now you'll just bring a little awareness to the body. We're just going to kind of give it a taste of a little tension and then a little release, and a little tension and a little release. So kind of bring your awareness to your toes and your feet and spread your toes wide. And pull your toes towards your head, like you're flexing your ankles, and very gently squeeze the muscles of your legs. Take a breath in, hold that squeeze, hold the breath in, maybe even squeeze your arms a little bit, stretch your fingers, stretch the whole body, holding the breath. Exhale and release all the tension. Let your toes relax, the legs relax, and the arms. So that was a little stretch and release. Now we're going to do a tightening and release, the same thing, holding the tightening of the body, holding the breath in, and then an exhale, releasing. So you'll take a breath in, inhale, make fists with the hands, squeezing the arms, squeezing the shoulders, squeeze the legs. You can even tighten the face, make like a tight prune face. Hold that breath in, take another sip of air. Really feel the tension in the body. Then exhale out through the mouth and let that tension just completely drop away. Have a little check of the body. Rock the arms side to side. Rock the legs side to side. And just let any remaining tension in your body start to drain away. And once again, my voice can just fade a little bit. And now we'll begin with your guided relaxation, using the spotlight of your awareness to go through all the parts of your body. And if you find any area that still has tension, just send a mental message to that area to relax. If it's comfortable for you, you can close your eyes if they're not already closed, and bring your awareness down to your toes. And with the light of your awareness, let your toes begin to release and relax. And tops of your feet. Relaxation moves through your ankles, softening the ankles, releasing and relaxing them even more deeply. And that light of your awareness now travels through your calves, softening the muscles of the lower legs and your shins. Awareness moves now gently up to the knees, softening the insides of the knees, backs of the knees, tops. And from deep inside the knee, feeling all the connective tissue, the tendons, releasing and relaxing, letting the knees totally release. And then your awareness can drift to your upper legs, letting the muscles of the upper legs just release down, rest, completely supported. Feeling how nice it is to have your lower body resting and learning the process of relaxing. And as your legs relax even more deeply, allow your awareness now to drift up to your left hip. And from deep within your left hip, allow it to relax, releasing any tension and pressure in the hip, soothing all the muscles in the front and side and back. As your left hip releases even more deeply, your left leg can become even more relaxed. And bringing awareness now to your right hip. From deep inside, sending that positive message of ease, relaxation, releasing the muscles, connective tissue of the hip, deep inside out, and allowing that whole leg to become even more relaxed and quiet. The whole lower body is now resting. Whole lower body rests. And then awareness can drift to the base of your spine, allowing the base of your spine to soften and release, and feeling that relaxation spreading through the lower back, soothing all the muscles of the lower back, traveling up through the mid-back, softening and releasing, traveling through the upper back, and the shoulder blades can release. The whole back body is resting, soft and relaxed. And gently, your awareness can drift to your shoulders, feeling your shoulders release and sink into the surface beneath them. Relaxing the upper arms, the lower arms relax. Allowing the wrists to relax, palms, backs of the hands, thumbs, and fingers relax. Feeling how nice it is to allow your body to release and relax. Now bringing the light of your awareness through your abdomen, from gently inside out, encouraging the abdomen to release any tension, pressure, pain, allowing it to release and soften, feeling that even down to the cells themselves can soften and relax. The entire abdomen is balanced, released and relaxed. Even the organs can relax and release. Balance and move into harmony. This sense of relaxation can spread now through your chest, freeing your rib cage, softening all the muscles of the chest, even that great muscle, your heart, relaxes. Allowing awareness to move now through your neck and throat, releasing the muscles, tendons, arteries and glands of the neck, allowing them to release and relax, improving the connection between your body and mind, allowing the neck and throat to completely relax. Relaxation moves through the jaw, releasing the left and right jaw, softening the cheeks, the lips and the tongue. Release and relax. Your nose relaxes. The eyelids. The eyes themselves sink heavily into their sockets, even relaxing through the optic nerve and relaxing in through the brain. Eyebrows relax, forehead, the temples release. Awareness drifts to the ears, releasing and relaxing the outer ear. Relax. Sides of the head, back of the head, and the top of the head. Relax. The whole body relaxes. Whole body relaxes. The whole body relaxes. And as the body relaxes, notice for a moment your breath coming in and out. Just quietly watching the breath. Body relaxes. Breath is quiet. You can now enter into an even deeper state of relaxation and ease. The body rests. Breath is quiet. And the mind can become quiet, allowing any thoughts to drift through your mind, just like clouds in the sky. Body rests. Breath is quiet. Mind relaxes. Now allow yourself to find a space in between your thoughts and expand that space, allowing that peace, which is who you really are, to expand. Body rests. Breath is quiet. The mind is quiet. Now you can rest for a moment deep within this peace. Your heart is like a lake that's between two mountains. It's deep, serene, and pure. Just take a quiet moment now to allow yourself to rest completely within this peace, which is who you really are. Resting quietly now. And now, very slowly, let your awareness come back to your breath. Allow your body to take a deep breath in and a full, complete exhalation. If you like to stay in the state of deep relaxation, you can always close the video now and just stay here and go right to bed. That's fine. For those of you that need to wake up, I'll guide you out of it a little bit. I will not be offended if you hang up on me. So if you'd like to bring your body back to a little more alertness, You can continue by taking a deep breath in and a slow, steadying, complete exhale. Taking another inhale, feel as though you're filling the body with vitality and fresh life. Inhaling deeply. Holding that breath for a moment and feeling it infuse every cell in the body. And as you exhale, sending that fresh energy all through the body, almost like a wave of energy. Just can imagine it. Take one more cycle of breath in, filling the body with fresh, vital energy. Hold for a moment. Imagine you can store it in your body like you're charging your battery. Exhale and send that energy all through the body, helping it wake up a little bit. And then slowly let your senses begin to come alive. Extend your hearing beyond the sound of my voice. Become aware of the sound in the room, maybe even outside your room. Slowly awaken the sense of touch by moving fingers and toes, legs and arms. I see some people left, which is perfect. It means they wanted to go to sleep, which is great. If you're still with me, you can wiggle legs. I like to rock side to side. Awaken the sense of smell by taking a nice deep breath in through the nose. And continue with a few cycles of deep breath in and out. See what feels good for you. Usually some kind of stretch is kind of nice. Most of you have been laying on your back, so you have two options here for how you're going to get yourself up to a seated position. Here's the options. If you are going to go to bed after this and want to stay quiet, you're going to roll onto your right side. If you need to be a little more alert and you have things to do this evening, roll onto your left side, because that will change the side of your body and your brain that you're stimulating, and will either keep a more restful state or a more wakeful state for you. I can tell the science to anyone who wants to know. Just send me a message and I can send you the yoga reasons why. So either way, pick a side. Roll onto the right side or the left side, whichever one. If it doesn't matter to you, then it doesn't matter. Roll onto your side. A few more cycles of breath there. Kind of stretch. And then slowly, really slow movement, push yourself up to kind of a seated position. And it can be nice after relaxation to just sit for a moment and observe. Even if you felt restless during the relaxation, you can just notice where you're at now. So maybe get a comfortable seat wherever you're at, kind of wiggle around, let the eyes be closed or just look at the floor. And let's do a few breaths together before we close our guided relaxation. Deep breath in and out. If you can breathe through the nose, that's perfect. If not, then breathe through the mouth. Do what your body can do. Breathing in. Fresh, vital energy. Exhale. One more cycle of breath. Breathing in. Drawing in that vitality. Really feel that you can store it in the body. Exhale and send that energy out, knowing that you'll feel completely relaxed, yet alert this evening. You'll have very peaceful sleep, and know that the more you practice relaxation, the better you get at it, and the more you can feel relaxed but alert all the time in your life. I know you can. Those of you who showed up tonight are the ones who I know are watching this on replay, of course. You're already dedicated to your health, to your wellness, to your creativity. And know that by cultivating and working on that peace and health inside you, that is what heals the world. It's the only way. So that peace starts with you, and then it can go to other people. And we need more of this in the world today. So please join me again. Look for Relaxation Rescue, my full online course in a few weeks. If you guys like this, drop me a message or send a little something in the chat room. Let me know. I'll do another one live. I'd love to do them anytime. There's a much longer version of it, a 30-minute one, a 45-minute one. We can have music on in the background, all kinds of things. Just thought we would try this tonight and see what you guys thought. So have a peaceful evening. Keep your peace. Know I'm here for you if you need me. You can always reach out, email, Facebook message, Instagram message, in the chat logs. I wish you lots and lots of peace, lots and lots of relaxation, but focus, because we need calm, peaceful, focused people right now. And that is you, and that is you. Mwah. Much love from the library here at Three Dog Farm. Have a peaceful day or evening, and I hope to see you all very, very soon. Om Shanti, 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 which means peace to you. Mwah. Bye, my friends. Om Shanti. Bye. I love the emojis on Facebook. I think that's my favorite part, is seeing all those little emoji balloons. Okay, my friends. Bye, YouTubers. You guys are the best.